All right, welcome to Jonesycast. I'm Jonesy. This is the cast. Hey, what I do is go through subreddits like relationship advice and do video replies. Please like and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. If you don't, that's okay too. Hey, also, if you want to email jonesycast@gmail.com, I'll do a publicly available video response. Let's get into it. This one is on relationship advice. Excavator_PI posted 3 minutes ago. Male 20. I think I'm falling for a girl for the first time and can't read the situation. I feel the pain, bro. I feel the pain. Okay, so I've read the post, but I'm not going to read it verbatim on video. This is for the OP. If anyone else wants the context, please click the link in the description. So, I'm falling for a girl for the first time. I can't read the situation. I might sound like an insufferable asshole. You kind of do in the post. But I've never cared for anyone but myself. I've been in various friends with benefit situations, and I've never given two shits about what the other person thought. Dude, you sound like a psychopath. I'm not going to call you one because that's a clinical definition, but damn, bro. Okay. A few have admitted they've fallen for me, which usually just ends the whole thing. One of the reasons they have fallen for you is because you didn't care about them. Like when people talk about the metaphor of chicks like assholes, it's not that women like assholes. It's that young women, and guys do this too, that don't know any better, chase what they cannot have. So by being out of grasp, you get them to chase you. It's the same as if you play a game of fetch with a dog. If you start running away from that dog will start chasing you, right? So, and no, internet, I didn't just compare chicks to dogs. Now, this changed when I started hanging out with a girl who's part of our friendship group. Uh-oh. Okay, so I've read. Now, you've tried your fuckboy charm on her and it didn't work. Good. I'm glad that it didn't work. I straight up told her one day that I'm into her. See, God, I wish more people would have the courage to do that. I just wish more people would have the courage to be like, look, I'm into you. Can we make something happen? Right? She was surprised but didn't seem against the idea, said it was cute. This is interesting, man. This is actually interesting. I guess we indirectly agreed that we'd get to know each other better, and I've been talking to her every day. Hold on. No. There are no indirect agreements, okay? There are only like you can have an unsaid agreement, but everyone knows because you've had like enough of a chat to figure out what you don't need to chat further about. So, and that's the reason you can't read the situation. And that's also the reason that you're keen on this girl. See, what you have, and I had this as well, what you have is a history of getting exactly what you want, and it was guaranteed. And these girls that fell for you, you were in a sense above them in your mind because they were the one that needed. They were the one that desired. They were the one that wanted you, okay? And subconsciously you knew that, which is why you didn't want them. Because here's what happens, right? We look at ourselves and we see how broken and shit we really are. And then someone else likes us and they kind of idolize us or put us on a pedestal. And then we think, what a sucker you are to think that I'm someone worth loving. You're a fool, right? But nobody admits that to themselves that they think that, but that's what we think. We think, you're so dumb and silly that you fell for me. I'm a piece of shit, right? So then we act like a piece of shit because we just do what we want. And we let them either hold on or not because you know you will be okay, right? But you know too much that you'll be okay. Now, here's the problem with this girl. You can't have her, right? You can't have her so that you want her. And here's where you need to be careful, my friend. You really do need to be careful about this, okay? Here it is. I think you want her because you can't have her. And what I think will happen is that when you get her, when you start having sex with her, at some point, it could be after the first time, could be after the 10th time, you'll get bored because you'll have had what you wanted, which is the tick, right? It's the tick. It's the yes. The tick is when you have a girlfriend and you go flirt with someone else just to get the tick of approval, right? That's what you're doing here. Or you're not, which is even worse because it means you really do like this girl and you got no idea what the fuck you're doing. It's just hilarious, man, right? I feel for you, man. I feel for you because you've gotten what you wanted. The only thing worse than not getting what you want is getting what you want, right? The problem is that you've gotten these girls and it's been too easy and you've gotten what you wanted. You've never had to work for anything, and now that you got to work for something, the question is what you're working for what you really want? And I would say not due to you and not due to her, but just due to the numbers, that she's not what you want. But you need to find that out. So here's what I would suggest doing. Don't have sex with her for 2 months, 3 months at least, maybe 3 months, because the problem that happens, man, and I've slept with a lot of chicks, okay? I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to give you some context. The problem is that when you sleep with a lot of different women, you come to define relationships as a certain way, right? But the problem is you know many women broadly, but you don't know one woman deeply. And because you've never known one woman deeply, you don't know how to know one woman deeply. You are going to encounter things about this woman that terrify you, that horrify you, that scare you, that gross you out, right? That's life. That's relationships. That's what they are, because nobody's perfect. Everybody's broken, right? So you're going to have to decide why you like this girl. Now, there are only 2 reasons to be in a relationship and with someone. Number 1 is because of the way they make me feel. That's the wrong reason. That's the wrong reason to be in a relationship, because at some point, they will stop making you feel that way. Then there's just because they're human, they don't have the capacity to be as consistent as you would like them, right? Relationships are rife with disappointment. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. People are disappointed in each other. And a relationship is about learning how to forgive, okay? Learning how to let go, right? Now, the second reason that we fall in love or like someone or stay in a relationship with someone is because of who they are. So the first one's about me, about how they make me feel. And the second one is about them. It's about their good qualities, their personality, their habits, their outlook, their desires, their customs, right? So you need to decide as to whether you like this girl for her, about who she is, or if you like this girl because you can't have her, right? Which is also about you, or whether you like this girl because of the way she makes you feel. Because the way she's making you feel right now is curious. And right now you're a hunter. And there's nothing better than hunting, mate. The problem is when we get the woman that we've hunted. It's such a strange term, hunting. Anyway, don't be a predator. But once you get her, if you do, then what are you going to do with her, right? It's like a dog chasing a car. What does the dog do when they get a car? So I can't read the situation. I'm 90% sure she wants to get to know me better, so it'll be a few weeks before we seal the deal. See, that's the problem, man. You can't say things like seal the deal. Seal the deal. What deal? Right? What, like seal the deal? There's never a seal the deal. You will never seal the deal until one of you dies, because you are always, a relationship is a living thing. It is changing. It is malleable. It is alive. It's not dead like a car contract, right? Now, I'm 90% sure she wants to get to know me better. Good, because you fucking need that, mate. You need that. You need to be examined. You need to be tested, because you haven't been so far. You've done what you wanted, like a little prince, like Peter Pan, and you've gotten away with it. And no man can do that. Boys can do that, but they never become men. They never earn respect, all right? They get told by their mother that they should have good self-esteem and, oh, you're a nice little boy. Yeah, fuck you, nice little boy. I want a woman to look me in the eyes and say, thank you for suffering with me. Thank you for picking me up when I'm down. Thank you for letting me pick you up when you're down. Thank you for trying to be equal. Thank you for doing the dishes. Thank you for being the man that you promised you would be. That's a fucking man, son. That's a fucking man, all right? And that's the only man whose time I whose world I want to get into. That's the only man. I don't want to talk to some boy, like to have as a friend, some boy who's irresponsible and just does what he wants. If I'm going to have a man in my life, or my woman's life, or my daughter's life, or my son's life, or my parents' life, in any type of a relationship, I want him to be a man of his word, consistent, and worth his salt. Okay? So let's keep going, because I'm not done yet, right? But at the same time, I can't help but think she's just leading me on. Who's got their own medicine back now, eh? And again, I'm not giving you too much grief, because up at the start, you've said that you've at least been honest with the women that you've dated and just been friends with benefits, okay? I appreciate that you've been honest about it, and I appreciate if you have that you haven't lied or tried to lead them on, giving them false expectations, right? If you have, to the degree that you have, I don't like it. But, I'm just a guy on the internet, man. Like, so you don't need to worry too much about what I think. I'd say I'm playing it out pretty well. I don't give her all my attention and take time to reply. Go out with friends and everything, and basically give her the idea that I'm into her but not head over heels. The problem is that you're playing hard to get, but you're not hard to get. Because I tell you what, son, if she turned around and just went, "Take me now, boy," you'd be like, huh, okay. You need to be hard to get. Don't play hard to get, be hard to get. And I say this to chicks all the time. Don't play hard to get, be hard to get. Be someone worth having, okay? So that you can have someone worth having. You need to become a man that a woman cannot say no to. So that when the right woman comes along whom you cannot say no to, she says yes to you, okay? Build yourself. Make sacrifices. Make the right choices, right? So that when the right woman comes along, she's not going to look at you and think, well, this fucking banana just wants to get me in bed. And then she walks away to a better man. You be that better man, okay? Now, look, it's been hard to sleep and do normal shit when all of a sudden, after 20 years, I care and want something to work. I need a solution. Here's the solution. Be the best man you can, all right? If you want some advice on how to do that, read and read and read and read and do it more, and then write. The reason I say read is so that you can learn from other men. And women as well. The reason I say write is so that you can learn to articulate yourself and learn yourself. Dude, the power of articulation is second to none. It is second to none. Because what happens then is you learn to express your feelings in the relationship. You learn to listen and understand what people mean when they say something that is technically incorrect, but you can get the meaning from it, right? Because they're thinking with emotions, not thoughts, right? So what should I do? You should be the man you need to be, and then allow someone to come along with you. All right? You can't make a relationship the goal. You can't make a woman the goal, right? My parents married 35 years, said something to me the other day, and they're still married. Like both of my parents have nearly died this year, and they're still fucking married, right? My best mate and mentor when I was 20 said to me, just do you, and the right girl will come along with you, right? So just do you. And look, if you want to romance this chick, romance her, but go in there with the best of intentions and try to be a better man, okay? Look, I hope this video has helped, mate. I really do. I think you have the opportunity to be an incredible man and an incredible father, if that's what you want, an incredible brother, an incredible son, right? One thing before I go, because you are in the nascent stages of a relationship, I want you to write some things down. I want you to write down what you want in this relationship and any relationship, what you don't want. Write down what you want in a girl. See if she matches these things. Write down what you want in yourself. What kind of man are you willing to give another woman, right? What should she expect from you? So I hope this has helped, and I wish you the best. I really do, because we need another good man in this world. Catch you later, mate.